The Corruption Investigation Office for High-Ranking Officials, or CIO, has launched an investigation into former Chief Prosecutor Yoon Seok-yeol, widely regarded a leading presidential candidate. The CIO plans to look into power abuse allegations related to the Optimus fraud scandal and former Prime Minister Han Myung-suk's bribery trial, but the prosecution had already cleared Yoon of any charges in both cases.
Last Friday, the Corruption Investigation Office for High-Ranking Officials booked former Prosecutor General Yoon Seok-yeol as a suspect on charges of power abuse. This follows a complaint filed by a civic group in February and March in relation to the Optimus Fund scandal and former PM Han Myung-suk's bribery trial. A CIO official said the two cases have been designated case numbers and assigned to an investigation unit. In the complaint, the civic group took issue with how charges were dropped against Kim Jae-hyun, CEO of the hedge fund Optimus Asset Management, involved in amassing over $1 trillion from thousands of investors through fraudulent fund products. The group holds Yoon, who was head of the Seoul Central District Prosecutor's Office at the time, responsible for Kim's acquittal in 2019, which was before investor losses had occurred. The same group also believes Yoon interfered in an investigation into prosecutors accused of forcing prison inmates to make false testimony against former Prime Minister Han Myung-suk to win a conviction in her 2011 bribery trial. The civic group raised concern over the fact that the case and the implicated prosecutors were assigned not to the Supreme Prosecutor's Office Inspection Department, but to the Human Rights Supervisor at the Seoul District Prosecutor's Office. Regarding the latest developments with the CIO probe, Yoon said he has no particular statement to give. Yoon's camp noted that previously, former Justice Minister Chu Mi-ye requested an investigation into the prosecutor chief by the Seoul High Prosecutor's Office in connection to the Optimus scandal, but the charges have been dismissed. They pointed out that charges were also dropped in the false testimony case after being considered for a request for punishment by the Justice Ministry. The CIO will first question the head of the civic group who brought forward the accusations against Yoon, and then likely determine how to go about investigating the former top prosecutor.